It's the Resourcive Weekend Update with Nick Creasey and Kyle Hall.
Good evening, I'm Nick Creasey.
And I'm Kyle Hall.
Welcome to the Weekend Update, the only news show where the cloud goes down and your on-prem guy smirks for the first time in 14 years.
Turns out he was right for once. Tonight's headlines: AWS outages, cybersecurity tool overload, AI devs on the loose, IT translators finally making sense, and the noble art of explaining zero trust to a board without getting fired. Let's get into it. This week, a business team asked IT for a new platform integration. IT said, no problem. Just need to review the data model, security posture, and compliance risk, which the business interpreted as, please die of old age first. But to be fair, IT is juggling 400 SaaS renewals, an ERP project, and a ransomware tabletop all before Thursday. So yes, they're moving slow, but only because they're dragging 20 years of technical debt uphill, while the business is riding an e-bike.
This week, a CISO added a new security platform to help manage the other security platforms. At this point, 60% of the SOC's job is logging into the other tools to tell each other what the first tool said. Asked how many tools they actually use daily, the CISO said 4. Asked how many they pay for, he paused. Then whispered, 17. Stared out the window for a full minute.
During the recent AWS outage, a lot of businesses went down. But the real winners were IT teams still racking physical servers in converted supply closets. If your sysadmin dresses like he's headed to a Sears retirement party, your uptime's just fine, because he never moved to the cloud in the first place. As chaos spread across cloud-native environments, one man emerged from the shadows to weigh in, the Ancient Aliens guy. Hair standing tall, eyes glowing with vindication, he whispered, I told you, you couldn't trust the cloud. Then disappeared into a mainframe cooling dump.
In other news, while the cloud stumbled this week, on-prem infrastructure held steady, quietly humming along like it's 2008 and never left. Yes, your uptime is great, as long as no one unplugs the server rack to vacuum the office. And for those taking strategy advice from the Ancient Alien guy, remember he also believes your data center is aligned with the magnetic ley lines of uptime. It's not. It's just sitting on 2 cinder blocks behind the break room.
In the midst of a hiring freeze, one role just got fast-tracked in IT. The IT translator, someone who can explain tech to the board in words with fewer than 4 syllables. The job description includes fluent in cybersecurity and sarcasm, and able to explain DNS without triggering a migraine. The CIO says it's already paying off. Last week, the IT translator turned zero trust architecture into, we lock the doors now. For the first time ever, the board nodded, and one director actually said, oh, that makes sense. Then they funded the project on the spot. This Thanksgiving, as families gave thanks and fought over stuffing, IT teams across the country were holding their breath. Here to tell us whether we should be thankful or terrified, please welcome to the desk, Resourcive's cloud architect, Kyle Gotzman. Welcome, Kyle.
Thank you.
Kyle, Thanksgiving and AWS, big time of year for both. How did they hold up?
Honestly, it's why I love both. Thanksgiving is the most predictable chaos of the year, just like AWS. It might get messy, but it always delivers.
You know, some people were worried about slowdowns and outages this year.
Sure, but if you're running production on AWS, you've already made the right call. It's not if something spikes, it's whether your architecture was ready. Thanksgiving teaches you the same thing. Prep well, monitor everything, and as always, over-provision the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I get that. So what makes AWS like Thanksgiving?
Both are built to scale. Both are deeply modular, and if you do it right, no one notices how complex it really is. You don't show up with one giant bucket of food. You deliver in microservices, gravy as a service, stuffing workloads, and scalable desserts.
Gravy as a service, I like that. What's your advice to teams heading into year end?
Well, stick with what works. AWS is the best cloud platform out there, just like Thanksgiving is the best holiday. And in both cases, if something does break, blame your uncle, not the infrastructure.
Kyle Gotzman, everybody, bringing cloud stability and cranberry wisdom. A man has been spotted whispering technology value creation partner in corporate lobbies across the country. He doesn't sell anything, he just shows up, finds millions in waste, and leaves you questioning every contract you've ever signed. They say he once saved a company $1 million with a single email. Sleep well and check your invoices. Good night.